If your thumbnail designer can't answer this one question, fire him. It's the question that literally separates people who make pretty pictures from people who understand clicks. The question is pretty simple. However, a lot of designers can't answer it. And I'm going to show you exactly the reason why. But first, what exactly is the question? The question, simply put, is why does this funnel work? A lot of designers can't answer that. However, it is the most important question. The answer to this question has to be decided even before the thumbnail is designed. You see, the problem with a lot of designers is that they design for other designers or they design for themselves. They feel like since this is beautiful, it has to work, or since this looks good, it would work. And I'm going to show you in a moment some of the case studies that I have personally with beautiful designs versus working designs, where the beautiful design flopped massively and almost wrecked the channel. However, it was the simple, almost ugly designs that literally saved that video from perishing. There is this culture on X where designers are addicted to validation from other designers. So they would always want their thumbnails to be beautiful instead of to work. And if your designer cannot answer the question, why does this thumbnail work? Simply because the thumbnail looks fine or it looks good, then you should know that this designer does not care about your channel. He does not care about your growth. He only cares about satisfying his ego. He only cares about making sure that his design looks great. That's all. He literally is just craving validation. And now let me show you some metrics from my designs. I was also a victim of this type of mentality before I decided to lock in, do research on some of my past designs, and actually see that I am not designing for myself or for other designers. However, I'm designing for the growth of the channel. Look at these two videos. The first video, as you can see, the thumbnail looks beautiful. It looks great, right? 18 views. Like, it was one of my greatest failures as a thumbnail designer. Though the channel had about 20 subscribers at the time, but 18 views is something that I have never gotten before. And then I reverse engineered the thumbnail, and then I realized that this particular thumbnail failed simply because it looks like everybody else in the market. Simply because it looks good and a lot of people have used it, I decided to give it a try and try it out. And it turned out to be a very, very big failure. So for the next video, I actually made my research. I optimized. I did some deep research. And this was the thumbnail we came up with. As you can see, the thumbnail looks ugly, right? It looks or almost looks like a screenshot, though it was designed by me specifically. The thumbnail came out to be a 14x outlier with a 1.4k views, which is about like 35x. That's crazy. As you can see here, the beautiful thumbnail did not work. The beautiful thumbnail, all it did was impress the client and satisfy my ego. The client approved it, obviously. That's why it's on the channel. He also saw that, yeah, this is what everybody is using. So it's only correct if I use it too. And this almost destroyed the channel. Now let's look at another design. Which of these design would you call beautiful? Probably this one. A lot of stuffs going on, the graph, this, every single, it pops and everything. But this is generically what everyone is using. And we decided to go for minimalism. And this outperformed this one greatly. It literally worked simply because of its simplicity and the fact that we had only one text. This is in Spanish because the client is Spanish. It means just one change, one change. And the title was, if I started my agency again, I would do this instead. And we did not use any old map or anything. We just showed a blue page to signify that it is a step-by-step plan. And this text that translates to just one change. This serves as a psychological trap for the audience. They would want to know what exactly is that one change that he would do if he could go back, which is why they are going to click this video. Looking at this formula, they simply have no reason to click because it looks generic, number one. Number two, it looks like another guru bullshit with this 1, 2, 3, 4. As we know, it is gurus that break down stuffs like this. And then the graph in the back does not even make any sense. It does not add any meaning. It is just noise, as well as the background too. Lot of noise. But when we went for minimalist, the thumbnail actually performed well. And if you're asking why the first one also worked and why I even got this idea in the first place, it's pretty simple. This is overcrowded. the blue generic results stuff is overcrowded. However, this one, a lot of trading channel don't use this, and it shows that it is literally in action. It shows that the trade is literally in action. And most importantly, when one viewer clicks the video, they instantly see this exact same thing, which gives visual validation, and they are more likely to stay, which means that the algorithm is more likely to push it to more audience. More on that pretty soon. I'm going to make a whole video on that. That brings us back to the question. I've shown you why those two thumbnails worked and why the other two thumbnails flopped. And every single time, my process before starting any design now is to try to analyze the one that works best. And I've been able to use this to get crazy results for my clients, crazy outlier videos consecutive with amazing CTR, simply because we ask the why before designing. We always ask why before designing. We put ourselves in the audience shoes. I put myself in the audience shoes, and I would be like, if I see this on my home page, will I really click? Why would I click? And if there is no reason for me to click, I just throw away that idea. And for this reason, I've been able to get a lot of consecutive results because I now think like the audience. I don't think like the creator. I don't think like other designers. I think, why would this work? Why would this perform? Why would the viewer click this? And honestly, it's been working great. It's been working out amazingly well for me, with consecutive outliers, amazing CTR, most especially amazing views that converts. So if your designer can't answer that question, chances are he's not thinking like the audience. He's thinking to satisfy his ego or to impress other designers, which is very, very deadly for your channel. So if you feel like you would have to fire your designer, hit me up, book a call with me. I'll give you a free channel audit to actually see if I can help your channel. And yeah, if you prefer to message me, then I would also add my X link to the description, or you can check it out in my bio. Hit me up and let's talk. And always remember, your thumbnails are the gateway to your videos. If they don't get clicked, your videos don't get watched, which means automatically wasted efforts. So yeah, fire a designer if they can't answer the question, and hire me because I always ask the question before you even be.